Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Everyone in this world who has common sense, okay? Anyone who has common sense and he has a free soul and a free mind. He's not enslaved to money or to fame or to worldly gains. Some people, they know the truth, they see the truth, they know the Zionists are killing the children, they know the Zionists have killed more than 6,000 children, they see the videos, right? It's impossible that all of those videos are fake, that all of those little babies, children, women, elderly people, civilian men, all of them, they were human shields by the Palestinian resistance, right? No one with common sense can believe this. We have seen in these past 2 months the disgusting lies of the Zionists, of those terrorists who are killing our brothers and sisters, right? Anyone who is watching the news can see, right? Can see their disgusting lies, can see how they started lies from day one and how some people just mimicking them, right? Just copying them. We know that. That's why we all read in Surah Al-Isra about Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. We all know that this is the place where the Prophet ﷺ was taken to. And from that place he went to the heaven, right? And in that place, Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa, where he led Salah, he led all of the prophets in Salah, right? And we know, and this is also symbolic, that this land is and all of that blessed land is the land of the prophets alayhi salatu wassalam. And we know that when Muslims were in control of that land, Jews and Christians and Muslims, they all lived together in peace, right or no? These are historical facts. Anyone who knows history know that. Even that's recorded by video, right? Some people, they're trying to make the Palestinians to look like terrorists, but we know very well who the terrorists are. And that's why, very briefly, I'm going to say very briefly, in 2 minutes, every Muslim and every free human being must, it's a must on us to seek all the legal ways and means that we have to defend those innocent people, to defend our brothers and sisters. Like, even if they're non-Muslim, as Muslims, we're supposed to stand by the oppressed ones, right or no? So what if they are Muslims? And what if they are defending our holy land? This is our holy land, right? No matter how many lies they spread, no matter how many brains they wash. There's a video just the other day, I saw a lady, she's a Jew, okay? They made an organization, it's called Birthright Trip. So it's a 10-day trip. They invite Jewish people in the US, free 10-day trip to the occupied Palestine. So they tell them, come, you're gonna go to your home. They're gonna tell them, and this lady, she's a young woman, courageous, free young woman, young Jewish lady. She said, this is a big propaganda. And she said, all that what they mentioned to them there is about hate for the Arabs. Not only the Palestinians, hate for the Arabs. Imagine. And she says, I knew history very well, and I knew how bad that propaganda is. Okay? So, let Sana, you take from Sana and let her be with you. And so we all know this propaganda, right? And now, alhamdulillah, many non-Muslims, Jews and Christians and even atheists, they're exposing the lies of those Zionists and those terrorists, right? So we have to be number one, very courageous and very strict and very firm. We are on the side of the truth. We are on the side of the innocent children and women and elderly people and men. We have seen how those Zionists are killing the journalists, bombing hospitals, killing babies. We see now who's the killers of babies. We know very well who are the ones who kill babies. We know very well who are the ones who cut the fuel from the hospitals until those babies, more than 6-8 babies in the NICU and in the IC units died. We know very well who is the one who rejected to let them evacuate to another place. We see very well every single moment. Go and see the news, see the dead bodies on the who were targeted by those Zionists, innocent civilians, women, children. See them on the streets while they were running away to the place where those Zionists told them, go, it's safe there. So we know all these lies. That's why it's a must on every Muslim to be very courageous and to participate in every legal activity to support those brothers and sisters. Okay? Any protest. And some people, I'm going to tell you very clearly, some Muslims, they're lazy or coward. They're lazy or coward. They say, oh, look, they're targeting us. They shot this person. This is cowardice. When we are all together, they will dare not harm us. Yeah, when you're by yourself, okay, don't show signs because there are crazy people and extremists out there. But when you're in the group, this is a group protest. Why you show laziness or cowardice? Hurry up, go to them. Why you show laziness or cowardice? Why? Those people, they're doing all they can. They're paying millions of dollars to support their lies, to support their falsehood, to support their crimes, to support their murders. What are we doing as Muslims? This is our case. Al-Aqsa is our first Qibla, isn't it? Muslims is our first Qibla, right? Al-Aqsa is our first Qibla, right? Al-Aqsa was our first Qibla, and then it moved to the Holy Kaaba. And Al-Aqsa is our third holiest site. Third holiest site for Muslims. They're blocking it. They're not letting Muslims go and pray in it. There used to be usually about 50,000 worshippers on Fridays. Now, last Friday, like 3,500. And they don't let any young men, only old people. So they're depriving us of our holy land, of our holy mosque, killing our children, killing our women, taking more lands, especially even in the West Bank, right? They're talking about Gaza and the Palestinian resistance and Hamas and whatever. Well, what about the West Bank? Who's giving money and weapons to those settlers who killed so far about 200, minimum 200 Palestinians in the West Bank? Arresting about 3,000 Palestinians in the West Bank so far. They released about 150 Palestinian hostages from their prisons, but they arrested 3,000. Only in the West Bank, 3,000 so far in these past months. So all these are facts. We can see them in video. Everyone can see them, right? Even from non-Muslim sources. Even United Nations organizations, non-Muslim organizations, they're saying all this. They're saying Gaza became a graveyard for children. You know who said that? The United Nations Secretary General. The UNICEF, which is the United Nations Organization for Children, they said Gaza became a graveyard for thousands of children. Non-Muslims saying this. So we shouldn't be coward. We have to be courageous. We know Allah Ta'ala is the one who controls everything. And we know our lives is in the hands of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, under the control of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Right? Yes, we take precautions, but we don't show laziness. Oh, I'm tired. Our brothers and sisters are now standing to defend Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. If they fall, Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa will fall. If they fall, Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa will fall. So we have to, now they have been showing a lot of patience. They have been carrying their dead children and women. Right? They have been suffering so far, so much. We have to also put some struggle. Not say, I have a match, I have an event, I don't know what these honestly silly excuses. We have to be up to the challenge, up to this historical moment. Right? Any protest, any activity, any legal activity here in this place, wherever you are, participate. Participate. Now I ask myself,